What is up, you guys? It's me, Trevor, back again with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be going over 7 style trends or fashion trends that I think should be left behind in 2018. Now, just before I get started, this is a little disclaimer. This is just my personal opinion. Don't take what I say in this video to heart. That being said, wear what you want to wear what makes you feel good. And yeah, this is just my personal opinion. I mean, for example, I still wear oversized clothing. People say this trend is from 2016 and I'm not disagreeing. I think it is. You know, that's just what I personally think looks good on me. It makes me feel good. I feel confident in it. So, you know, it's kind of hard for me to even make this video because stuff that I wear is very contradictory to what people wear nowadays, because this style is like 2 years old, I guess you could call it. Actually, with that being said, this sweater along with these pants right here, they are both from my last video, so I will have that linked below if you guys want to check out my last video. It's a little pickup review haul sort of thing. So without further ado, here are my 7 fashion trends that I think should be left in 2018. So kicking off with number 1, it is the shoulder bags, you know, like the fanny packs. I've never really liked this style. I think it's very unnecessary in my opinion, depending on what you're doing. For example, when I go out, all I have is like my phone, my wallet, pair of keys, and that's about it. So I don't see why having this huge, you know, shoulder bag or fanny pack or whatever you want to call it going across your chest is very necessary unless you have other things that you're carrying with you. Otherwise, a regular pair of pants is good enough. Even these sweats, they have front pockets, back pockets. I have a kangaroo pouch on my hoodie. I just think they're very unnecessary, and in my opinion, they're just not very pleasing to the eye. You know, people who are like in their 20s and like their high teens and, you know, even up towards their 30s are doing this trend because it's a hype trend with their Supreme shoulder bags. I just think it's a weird vibe. I've honestly never really liked it. And this trend actually sort of leads into our second fashion trend that I think should be left in 2018, which is the tactical vests. Again, just a really weird style. I don't see the point in having to wear a bulletproof vest while you're out shopping. To me, it just looks ridiculous. You have like a bunch of buckles and straps and compartments and pockets all over your chest. It just looks really weird in my opinion. I've never really understood it. I see people pairing it with like turtlenecks and like blazers. Like, it just looks really weird in my opinion. I've never really understood this style either, especially because a lot of these vests don't have a lot of storage space in them. So if you were to compare the shoulder bag to the tactical vest, I think the shoulder bag is a better option, but again, I think both of these should be left in 2018. They really sparked about halfway through last year, and I've never liked it since. I mean, we have backpacks, for God's sakes, just wear a backpack. So yeah, I just think the whole chest piece, vest piece, breast piece is just not really needed. I think it's extra. It makes your outfit look weird. Like it makes it look like you're trying really hard to be, you know, trendy or like fashion forward. And in my opinion, it just throws off the entire look of pretty much any sort of outfit. And yeah, just not my favorite fashion trend. But for number 3, we are going to be talking about the YEEZY 350 V2s. One of my favorite shoes, to be completely honest. This is a trend that has been around for, you know, 2-3 years even. And just last year, towards the beginning of last year, they died down a lot. Basically, ever since Nike and Off-White had their collab, when they started taking over the whole hype shoe game, the Yeezys have really died down. They've, you know, mass produced a bunch of different colorways, and I think they're just going too far with the colorways that they're making. Even to this day, they are still releasing more colorways, and they're also restocking older colorways. As some of you may know, I have been trying to sell mine for like 3-4 months now, and there's just really no one out there looking to buy them. That being said, I just think the whole Yeezy hype is over. I think a lot of people were wearing them more as like an essential shoe, similar to the Ultra Boost, how that used to be 2 years ago. A lot of people had them, but they still had some sort of resemblance to the whole hype behind them. So the YEEZY 352, not to say that I'm not going to wear them. Again, it's still one of my favorite shoes. If I sell mine, I'm definitely going to be picking up a different colorway. I just think for the most part, the whole hype behind the YEEZY 350 is pretty much gone. You know, 3-4 years ago, when you see someone on the street and they had one of those, they'd be like breaking your neck and, you know, be freaking out because there's only so many made and there's one sitting right in front of you. But now it's like every second person at the mall has them, and currently it's that gross transition between winter and spring, so it's really slushy out and people are literally just wearing them as beaters. So I think the hype behind them is dead. I love the style still. Now, I don't know if they should necessarily be left behind in 2018 because I still really like them, but I would definitely like to see something a little bit new and innovative from the Adidas and Yeezy collab. So tip number 4, this is again kind of that whole Yeezy vibe. It's going to be the dad shoe trend. This blew up extremely popular, I would say about midway through last year, beginning of last year. It got super popular. Shoes like the Wave Runners and the Yeezy 500s, and even the Balenciagas really blew up, and that's become a huge trend over the last year and a half or so. To me, I've never really liked the whole dad shoe trend. Some of the shoes I think are pretty nice to look at, but I couldn't see myself wearing them because I wear very tight and tapered pants. So pairing that with a dad shoe just doesn't really work. I don't think it's necessarily the ugliest style, but again, I really just don't like the vibe of wearing a massive shoe, especially if you're wearing like tapered pants. It looks really weird, and it just really seems like a lot of these designers were going for the ugliest shoe they could possibly make. Some of the colorways are just hideous. Really not one of my favorite trends. I don't think it's the worst trend, but I really think it should be left in 2018. So on to tip number 5, we have over-manufactured denim. And when I say over-manufactured, this can kind of be interpreted a couple different ways. Whether it's being too distressed, I've seen a lot of denim that is just way too distressed. Personally, I like to go for denim that is a little bit more subtle when it comes to distressing. The most distressed pair of denim I own is by Minimal, and it's the M1, which is very similar to the Fear of God denim. But there's a lot of pairs out there that just look like they are insanely distressed. It looks like they're machined to look that way, and it just doesn't look very natural. I would also stray away from pants that have like the jogger style ankle, especially when it comes to having distressing patches, zippers, the ankle style cuff. Go for something a little bit more simpler, you know, like a regular pair of blue denim that has a little bit of distressing in it, fading, you know, that sort of thing. Having all these different styles in one pair of pants makes it look extremely cheap. It makes it look like you got it from, you know, like the dollar store. Like, it just looks terrible in my opinion. Let's just avoid putting your denim through a paper shredder 6 times to make your entire leg exposed to the public. So for tip number 6, it is going to be over-branded outfits. Now this is mainly focusing on like the Off-White and Supreme and Bape, you know, like Gucci, all those higher end hype brands. I like a little bit of hype in my outfits. I don't really like to have a lot of brands and logos on my shirts and sweaters and stuff like that, but I see these outfits that they have, you know, like an Off-White hoodie on top of a Supreme box logo, and then on the bottom they have like Bape shorts and like, you know, like Yeezys or something like that. Like, it just looks insanely ridiculous. It's an expensive outfit, sure, but having all those pieces together, absolutely terrible. There's a difference between fashion and hype. Don't throw on a Supreme BOGO with a Bape mask and Bape shorts and an Off-White hoodie, and just don't over brand your outfit. Wear 1 or 2 pieces that have branding and then leave the rest plain. You know, wear like 1 hype piece and then have the rest just more essential pieces that you can kind of wear around that 1 hype piece. It'll make your outfit look that much better. It'll make it look cleaner. It'll make it look like you know what you're actually doing. It's not gonna look like you just bought a bunch of expensive clothing and you threw it all together just because you have the money. There's definitely a big difference between having money and knowing what fashion is. And I think there's a lot of people out there that don't really know the difference. They just have money and they know what hype is, so they buy everything they possibly can and they throw it all into one outfit, and it makes the entire outfit just look absolutely terrible. So again, just try to stray away from over branding your outfit. Have 1 or 2 pieces that have a brand on it if you're looking for that sort of style, and then just wear essentials for the rest of your entire outfit. So for the 7th, the last tip I have for you guys, it is going to be over accessorizing. If you go through Instagram, you're going through, you know, like the search page or whatever you want to call it, the amount of fashion pages that I see that people are wearing 15 chains and they have like 8 gold rings on each finger, it looks absolutely insane, along with their stupid tactical vest thing that they wear, whatever that is called. Don't over accessorize. Wear, you know, like 1 or 2 bracelets. I wear a ring most of the time. I have different colors, I have different grays and stuff like that, but I'm almost always wearing a ring because I think it adds a little bit of a pop of color. Well, it's not really a color, it's a shade. Wear 1 or 2 pieces of accessories. If you're wearing a watch, don't wear a massive watch. Wear something small and subtle that, you know, can throw a pop of color into your outfit, or a little bit of style, a little bit of flair. But just don't go ahead and wear like 18 chains with your outfit. Especially don't wear it outside your clothing too. If I'm wearing a hoodie like this and I have a chain popping out and it's hanging right here, it just looks stupid. 1 or 2 accessories and that's it. That's all you need to throw in a little bit of flair to your outfit. The main point is just keeping it very subtle. Don't wear a lot of jewelry. There's some guys who don't even wear jewelry out there. If you don't, I suggest trying something simple like just a black ring. This is a stainless steel ring I got off of Amazon or eBay or something like that. It was like $5. Give it a shot, try it out, and you know, just change it up for 2019. Let's not over accessorize, just keep it simple, and that is about all the tips I have for you guys. Again, this video is just my personal opinion. Don't take it to heart if you do or you wear any of these fashion pieces. Don't make it seem like I'm throwing shade. This is just my personal opinion. Again, I'm still wearing clothes from 2016. I have this massive hoodie on right now, so I really don't have a lot of room to talk, but I figured I'd make this video. I figured it'd be a little bit different rather than a review or like a hairstyle. So I hope you guys enjoyed this different style of video. Let me know if you would like me to continue. Let me know if you would like me to continue doing this sort of video, you know, like more trendy videos, I guess you can call it. And yeah, I will have my Instagram linked in the bottom of this the description. If you guys want to go check that out, click that like button if you did enjoy. I always do this thumbs up thing. I hope you guys like that too. Drop it 2 likes actually. Make a new account, come back, subscribe, drop another like. And I don't know, I'll shout you out or something. I probably won't shout you out, but just do that anyways to support me. That'd be pretty cool. Subscribe if you are new and you agree with any of these fashion trends that should be left in 2018. Again, my personal opinion, don't take it to heart, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Peace! That was a dog, my bad.